As always, you can, if you want me to stop crashing, you can contribute to my Patreon, and I'll be able to afford a better computer. So, we beat the battle. We've got our next gym badge. We're halfway through the gym challenge. I think about a third into the game. I don't even know. The gyms can come by so close, one right after the other. But now we do have a fighting move that I'm pretty sure our Beware can learn. And it's better than not having a fighting move. For sure. We'll get something more fun later. And it's the same, basically the same move as Payback. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. Alright. And Sonia's dog wants to talk to us again. Alright, so now we get to check out some more ancient stuff. If there wasn't explosions, we'll go check it out. So theoretically, Sonia should be close to the level of Leon if she trained alongside him, right? First, let's grab the shiny thing. Can't have too many max revives. Well, I guess you could. It would make the game too easy, but we'll see what Bede's doing here. Using the chairman's Pokemon to tear down this mural. But we can battle him. Get him to stop that. Stop doing bad things. Alright, Duosion. We've still got our tagging back up. I think it's still actually in the proper... Oh, nope, our tagging's a little bit stronger. So, we'll just switch over to Weevil. I'll switch that once the battle is over. We'll throw some bug moves this way. Alright. Leech Life. Just vampire out some juices. Yeah. It's like, yes, I know you're strong. When we've one-shot pretty much all of your Pokemon. He's bringing out the Gothorita again to use Rock Tomb. So I think we'll flip the script a little and have Zilla take him out. Alright, we'll do Liquidation. Strong physical move, we'll probably get through there. Especially with the defense going down. But it'll make our special attack go up since we lowered a stat on her. And lowered our special defense. But as long as this faints him, it shouldn't matter too much. Yep. Alright. Now Hatcham. We'll switch to... I think it's still just a Psychic type, so we'll bring Weevil back out. I don't think it gets Fairy type until the final evolution. Alright. It's a cute looking Pokemon though. It reminds me of I think it's Vivian, the ghosty Shadow Siren partner you get in Paper Mario. That's probably what I'd name one if I caught one. Alright. Ponyta. We've got a level, so let's switch to Zilla. Back to Zilla. Might as well. He needs the levels right now. They need the levels right now. They do not have a gender. They are officially non-binary, I think. Alright. Go with liquidation. Not a fire type, but we'll put it out like it's a fire type. Oh, I just realized we put him out in front of a fairy. That could hurt if he didn't use something other than a speed boosting move. Just spend all his time doing that rather than what he could have been attacking. Alright. Smack. Stop that. Alright. Yeah, turns out defacing public property isn't exactly what they were, what he was supposed to be doing with the Champions Pokemon. Yeah. I'm disappointed in you. Doo-doo. Yeah. And since he's like in charge of the gym challenge, he basically says you're disqualified. Because, yeah, defacing public property isn't something a champion can really do. Alright. So, yeah. There's background on Chairman and Bede being connected and stuff, though. But I think it was enough damage. It was enough damage to reveal a whole new thing. Hey, there's 2 Pokemon there. I like how it cuts back to the Slumbering Weld music. Wold, whatever it is. Hey, someone's got an idea. They even had the little light bulb noise. Alright. Yep, there's 2 Pokemon. It's not just 2 heroes, there's 2 Pokemon. Oh, I guess this was the first time we got that there was 2 heroes. I don't know. Or it means that the sword and the shield aren't just a sword and a shield, but they're the Pokemon. Yeah. All that. Alright. Give us some revives for our trouble, and now we'll move on to the next part of the gym challenge. So now we'll head into the Slumbering Wild. Or no, this is the Glimwood Tangle, that's right. And see, this is definitely a Fey forest. So, if you followed the things leading up to the release of this game, they did a bunch of interesting things rather than just a video about every Pokemon they did for Sun and Moon. Basically to the point where there weren't any new Pokemon to discover. They released a handful. Oh, and I forgot to switch again. Oh well. Alright, well, we'll do Energy Ball. One of the cool, interesting promotional things they did though was they did a quote unquote nature stream. Like you know those there's those streams that go out and record a hawk nest for 12 hours straight or whatever. And so they set one up in the Glimwood Tangle, or like they did an animation that's affiliated that. And so both our Pokemon are weak against fairy types. And so it sat there for like 12 hours. It was like a 24-hour stream. And there was just little snippets of Pokemon. And but the thing is that they were hours and hours apart. So people were starved for information. Giga Drain won't hurt. Yeah, we've got the best fairy move because we have a TR that we used. He won't have something of equivalent level, I don't think. But yeah, it was the first showing of Galarian Ponyta and the first showing of Impidimp, a fairy type Pokemon. Oh, now you learn frickin' fighting move. I don't like the fact that it lowers speed. I just really don't like that. So we'll just keep with Revenge, see if we'll get Brick Break later, I think. Blue Pet got a level. Alright, Sinistea. Alright, now we'll send Zilla back out. But yeah, it frustrated so many people because it was a whole like 24-hour stream for the soft reveal of like 3 Pokemon. And then they just put out a video about Galarian Ponyta afterwards. So it was almost unnecessary. Alright. And then they absolutely refused to say anything about Impidimp because they didn't release an announcement video, but they just showed him here. And then he was also available in the demo that was at like a convention or something. Or I think it might have been at like the World Tournament for Pokemon or something. And so it was a playable demo, but that they just refused to say anything about it. Let's see. Let's go through our items, actually. We need... Oop, that's not what we want. Let's see who can use what. We got a couple of things that we won't really be using. Things that extend light screen and reflect, or like weather effects. But ground type moves. I would put that on McStuffins, but it won't help her any. Who needs to not be hit? Artagan's low on HP. Who else? Weevil could use either the charcoal or the magnet. We'll give the charcoal since Flame Wheel's a little bit of a weak move. And that's all we have at the moment. Zilla for now. Nothing really for you. Anna can use... doesn't have anything either. I would give her like one of those competitive moves or competitive items because the effects, while they stack, but they don't... there's no extra drawback. So it's really fun to use. So you basically get like ×4 attack for the only getting the choice of one move. Full heals are nice. Alright. Big Root's nice. Big Root is good on Pokemon that you don't expect it on for things like Drain Punch, Snore. Sleep Tactics are fun, but they're not as fun as they were in Gen 2, I think. When I first discovered them, I would teach my Snorlax. It would be like Rest, Sleep Talk, Snore, and Metronome, but I would only use Rest and Metronome, Sleep Talk, so I'd only get Metronome or something. Alright. Curly is now immune to our fire moves, but that's okay because we were going to use bug moves anyway. Alright. Yep. And it'll only do a fraction of damage to Zilla because Dragon and Water both resist fire. Real nice to have. Chomp. Oh, that wasn't even super effective. It just fainted him. Alright. So now we'll go Ancient Power, just to mix things up a little, and then Bite. That'll probably go first and finish the battle before anything. Let's use Quick Attack for that extra little bit of FU damage. Alright. Alright, we've got a level. Alright. Yeah, that's basically the point. What you do about Pokemon is if you can't beat someone, you go beat up someone weaker until you can beat up the stronger person. But the thing is the NPCs can't do anything outside of their standing around in the middle of a route. So they can't actually get any stronger. Oops. I was trying to pick you up. Hyper Potions, yeah, I should probably restock up on medicine at the next town. Alright. Oh, there's Indeedee that I was talking about. Normal and Psychic type. It's another one with only really the one weakness. Or I guess it has two weaknesses. But it's normally weak to dark types. But because it's or against ghost types, but because it's a normal type, it goes from a weakness to an immunity, which is always crazy to flip on its head. And then the normal half would be weak to fighting type Pokemon, so the Psychic type protects it from that even though it's frail. It makes Girafarig one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Not top 12, but it's gotta be like within the top 20. Alright, and another one. And another one. Alright. We'll go for another liquidation or two. Oh, we got a crit. Nice. Save us the PP a little bit. Alright. Everyone's catching up. Madam Judy. I know Judge Judy's like really popular, but every episode I've seen, it just feels like she's impatient. And like, I know that's... I don't know. It's just weird. Like, I know it's just supposed to be she doesn't take any shit, which is good and all. But it feels like some people do deserve to get more of an explanation. Alright. Morgrem. We'll do a Dazzling Gleam. Torment. Basically, Torment prevents you using the same move twice in a row. Because a lot of people tend to spam a super effective move, so they make it so that they can't do that. Alright. Anyone wants to learn Belly Drum. we won't take that. Because if we've only got the one move, unless we pair it with something like Wheezing that disables its ability, we're stuck with using Belly Drum. So there wouldn't be any point. Alright. There we go. More Zilla action. Oop. There's Luminous Moss. Raises special defense if hit with a water type attack. And there's U-Turn. U-Turn's nice. It's good, but it's not as good as it is in my head, because a lot of my internet history would be in a forum game known as Pokemon Anime Style Battling, and one of the main battling types was switch equals KO, which means if you switch someone out, they counted as they were KO'd. It was based off of like gym rules in the anime, because people would end up switching an awful lot. But the switching moves didn't count as switches, so you could use them to switch to get an exit if your Pokemon got stuck in a bad matchup. Alright. Healed up. We'll get some items here. Alright, we'll buy some Hyper Potions. Jeez, you can just buy a ton of stuff. We'll just buy 50, and we won't have to buy them again for like ever. Same with revives. We'll get them up to 50. And we won't need more Pokeballs. But you know what? I will grab some Super Potions too. And then same thing with regular potions. Because that way, if you've got like 20 left to heal, then you have some... You don't have to spend a whole nother Hyper Potion or whatever. And so we'll also sell all our treasures and stuff that we've been gathering. Star Piece, Stardust, Pretty Feather, Bomb Mushroom, Nugget. I'm going a little bit slower because I don't want to accidentally sell the fossils, because after the run is over I might end up using the fossils for something. I don't know. Alright, and then obviously we don't want to sell the bottle cap, because that's way more useful. Alright, so it's not too much around town. Might as well just head straight for the gym, to be fair. There's a side quest that involves going back to the city, and the girl's been dead for however long or whatever, but not really the time for that. Alright. Oh, Marnie. Yeah. Alright, and she'll give us her lead card. Alright. And so now we're officially rivals. I love the pink and the leather jacket. It's such good contrast. And a love ball. Alright. Yeah, these gyms really just do come right after the other. So yeah. So the gimmick of this gym is that the leader's looking to retire, so she's looking to find her replacement among the challengers. So as we're playing, as we're battling her gym trainers, we're also in an interview. So we'll get to answer questions in the middle of the battle. Alright. I will be right back. I'm just going to grab my water bottle. I really need to get Stay Hydrated bot on here or something. Because otherwise I'm just going to forget. Alright. We'll head in. Alright. After this gym, we'll probably end the stream. It might be cut a tiny bit short, but 2 gyms is enough progress. 2 gyms and maybe we'll make it to the next area. Alright, see, we are fighting the fairy type gym, so dragon type is not great. But maybe we can squeak out some liquidation kills before they get too far into us. See, he's using Psychic, so I'm led to believe he doesn't even have a Fairy type move. Fairy type's weaknesses: Poison and Steel type. So both of those answers would be correct. First one's easy. Alright. We'll keep the current Pokemon out. And liquidate. Liquidate the assets. Cotton Spore will slow us down, but I doubt they'll, with our high defense, we probably won't take too much damage before we take them down. Even with the big heal, jeez. Our liquidation should do just enough to... maybe not. Alright, one more liquidation. Slurpuff has got a surprisingly wide range of moves, but I don't use it because, again, pure type Pokemon. And Fairy, I wanted to use something that worked with Fairy, not just Fairy. Alright. Alright. Oh, and I forgot to look at her name. Alright. Swirlix, which is the pre-evolved of Slurpuff. We'll switch over to... You know what? We'll get Anna out here. We haven't seen her yet today. And it won't matter too much. Anna. That's right. Alright. Just make her more fluffy, why don't you? Alright. It was... I think it was Annette? Alright. Lucky guess. Alright. So I think that makes our speed -1. Alright, so we'll do an Icicle Crash. Just... With that, we'll probably one-shot most things that don't resist ice. Alright. And see, it has the evolved form of the other one that the first trainer used first. But with another Icicle Crash. Yeah. Alright. But I think if we do Dynamax, it lets you use other moves, which is I think is a fun way around the thing. Because if you did a Dynamax and then said you can only use Icicle Crash, it would be kind of broken. Alright. Alright. Very nice. Alright, so we got another level. Alright. Now we've got, I think this is the last gym trainer. And she'll ask us another question. Another Morgrem. Which I think it's a fairy dark type. Which is a fun contradictory type matchup. Oof. Eked it out. With another liquidation, we should be okay. What do you eat for breakfast? Omelets. Because no one would eat curry for breakfast. Alright, now we're more defensive, though I don't know that that'll matter much, given how low our HP is. Alright. We'll send out... It would be a bad idea to send out McStuffins. Yeah, we'll go for Blue Bat. Give the old Night Slash a whirl. Alright. Well, cut through. I think it balances out to neutral, but it's still better than most things. And due to contrary, he's raising our attack for us. So we'll cut even harder. Not that it wouldn't have fainted him anyway. But it's nice to think, oh great, charm. And then remember, oh yeah, contrary. It's just really nice. Alright. Alright. I think that's it. We only have the 3 trainers. Alright. So we'll take a moment to pop some potions into people. Sort. I think the only person who really needs it was Zilla. And then we'll put a super potion for Anna. There we go. And let's see if we need to change up the order. Alright. No, we're actually still perfect. Everyone leveled up just to where they would be. Yes. We beat the gym mission. Another gym mission within like half an hour. Alright. I'm sure there's more stuff in the Glimwood Tangle, but it's just too dark. I don't feel like exploring it anytime I've played this game. I like that she's already standing out there. Alright. So now she has her questions, but her questions flip everything on their head. They're trick questions compared to what you've learned so far. Alright. And start out with Wheezing. Poison and Fairy type. Another very fun type combination. I almost chose Wheezing too. Alright. Let's go with Liquidation. We're probably going to go down to a fairy type, or strong fairy type move, but we'll do what we can in the meantime. Yeah. Fairy Wind, not super strong, but... Alright, question. Her nickname. The... Wizard? Yeah. Alright, got some speed. That'll be nice. Let's see if Ancient Power can keep up. Maybe we'll get lucky with some more stat boosts. If we get the all stat boost, we might be able to squeak out a win without having to switch. Alright, come on. Stat boosters crit. Oof. Come on. But we should be able to do enough damage to finish him off, at least. Alright. Poopite, of course, gets another level. I wish I hadn't had to use so many candies on her and get her so far ahead. Alright, Weevil. See, the thing is, with fairy types, we don't really have anything specifically strong against them. We have to go after their secondary types. Ugh. Intimidate's not going to be great, but maybe we can counteract it with purple. Alright. Yes. You'd think she likes pink, but she actually only likes pink on other people. Alright. With the... well, not too bad, even with the decreases. And those increases to our defense will make us a lot more survivable. Alright. Evil. Fire Spin. Never take Fire Spin. It's Fire type Whirlpool, and it's not worth it. Despite how cool the anime makes it look. And switch to Togekiss. You know what, we don't have any electric either, so we'll try out our ice Pokemon again. There we go. Ice is a fun type sometimes, because it's super effective against a lot of things, but it doesn't resist a lot is the thing. We'll go with Icicle Crash, even if it misses a little bit. And watch, because of Togekiss's ability, Serene Grace, it's going to be more likely to get those stat boosts from Ancient Power. But maybe we'll be lucky and the Icicle Crash will get rid of it before it can... Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, good deal. Now for her ace, the Alcremie. Alcremie? I'm not sure. Who do we want to switch to? This will probably end up being our Dynamax too. You know what? We'll just stick with Anna. Alright. Alright. And it's got strawberries. Question. How old am I? And I think both of these give you the wrong answer. Oh, but she likes the 16 years old answer. Okay. Yeah. And now we've got a boosted attack. That should be enough to overcome the fact that we don't have any super effectiveness. Alright. Giant Snowman. Giant Snowman Monkey. Alright. Now she's gonna throw a ball that she has no business throwing. They've definitely got heft to them when they increase in size, which makes me believe the projection thing is just BS. Because if the balls get projection too, then why are they heavy? Or maybe it's just like that illusion magic that's supposed to be so real that, yeah. Alright, that was not too bad. Alright, that was actually, again, real easy. That's why I'm kind of rushing from gym to gym and hoping that the level increase will catch up with us a bit. Alright. And now, this one we won't crash, hopefully. Alright. Just 3 more. And Draining Kiss. It's a nice enough move, but it's a little on the lower end for power. Even among the draining moves. Like, it's closer to Mega Drain than it is to Giga Drain, which it really could need to be. Alright, now Sir Catchester. Alright, and so Opal's gonna take us to back to Hammerlock. Basically preventing us, or not preventing us, but giving us an easier option than taxiing over there. We have to go here anyway. There's nothing else in her town. Alright, and now we'll head in, top up our Pokemon. Do we get... Oh, we already got topped off by the end of the battle. Alright. I'm used to having to go to the Pokemon Center after every little thing. We're not used to them healing everyone after... Oops, sorry, little child. I'm used to not getting the free heals. Alright. Oh, hey, it's Bede. I think he might be a little bit salty about getting disqualified from the gym challenge. But it's no one's fault but his own. No longer have to worry about catching up to him. But he's got that pink energy. It's like, time for my gym mission, child. What? I think this might be the funniest part of the game. He basically kidnaps this kid to be the next fairy gym leader. And it sounds super malicious. Because, like, do you want to get revenge on Oleana for using you? And it's like... It sounds super malicious, but it actually doesn't come of anything. Alright, and I think we'll talk to Hop over here. Yeah, there's another... Oh, here's Sonia. Let me guess, you're gonna give me 2 revives. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Yes. Pokemon are starting to Dynamax on their own a little bit. Or wait, that's just the power plant. Power spot. Like where you can Dynamax? It just showed up. But Leon will take care of everything. Which, it kind of makes sense, because in, like, red and blue, and, like, gold, and Sapphire, in pretty much every game up to this point, any minor everything, every bit of trouble that came up, you had to you were basically dealing with the enemy teams, and it's like, where's the police, where's the champion dealing with this, and it's where are the gym leaders to come help, and they show up in like black and white, they show up at the end, and is the no, not what I'm looking for. I want the punches, but I think those are later on. Alright. We'll battle Hop and then call it a night. I think we have to battle him on every bridge in the region. That's the rule. Alright. But yeah, it's like, hey, this 11-year-old kid who's just on his Pokemon journey is solving all the world's problems for you. And then it's like interesting that Leon actually goes and tries to problem solve without being us, without being a controllable character. But I feel like it takes away events from us that we would go and do. You know what I mean? Like, oh, normally we'd go and see what's up with the power plant just because we happen to be there and we're a capable enough trainer. Alright, let's go. We'll do liquidation, or we'll do ancient power. Ugh. We might have to switch here. Yeah, we're not gonna make any headway. Oh wait, do we have bite still? Oh, no we don't. I keep thinking we have bite still. Alright, we'll have Weevil do some flame wheels into this. And so, like, Leon goes to investigate the power plant. Later on, there's Dynamax Pokemon running loose, and he has to go put a stop to it. And I'm like, man, that would have been... Oops. Mashed too much. I got too distracted in my talking. Alright. But it won't hurt. Alright. I think my controller might be starting to get low on battery. It's starting to not read my inputs. There we go. Yeah. Leon would just... He goes and he fights the random Pokemon that just happened to Dynamax because a Power Spot showed up out of nowhere. And it feels like those are things that would have been fun for us to do. Alright, let's finally try out this fighting type move. Alright. Let's give it a good old revenge. Alright, and Snorlax is faster, so we'll get the double attack power from revenge. Boom. He's buffed his defense, but we should still be able to eat through it. I don't know. And like, we eventually do end up solving the problems that Leon can't deal with, like at the very end of the game. But it just feels like something's missing, you know? I also noticed that outside, I guess the Glimwood Tangle's kind of a dungeon, and like this area up here is kind of a dungeon, but it doesn't feel like dungeons compared to the caves and forests of previous games. Why didn't we do high, or did we just miss? There we go. Alright. Rillaboom. Finally evolved that Pokemon. I think we've battled him twice this episode, actually. Alright, let's show him our new Pokemon to deal with them. It'll be boring if we just go to the fire type every time. See, Rillaboom, it's a good design, and it would have been the sound type and gotten a second type if they introduced it. I really think sound type would be such a cool type. Be super effective on, like, electricity or something. Weak against water, maybe? Or at least it's not very effective against water. Alright. Oh, he's got one left. It's a Electrike back to you, I guess, then. Alright. I like that his team is varied, though. And what's more is that he does find something he wants to use in this. When he comes back to his quote-unquote regular team of having, like, the regional bird and a bunch of stuff, and the bunch of stuff that he did have, he sticks with, like, Snorlax. And it's really fun. Alright, and now he's gotten over things a bit better. He's at least more cheery than he was about losing. Yeah. He wants to beat Leon. Alright. And with that, I think that'll be it for tonight. Let's see. We'll move our tag in up to the front for next time. And that'll be it. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and have a good night.